What's good, internet? In the game, I can touch my toes. In real life, not so much. My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE Day of Reckoning Story Mode, as I am still currently the Tag Team Champions with Booker T. I managed to win a handicap match by myself yesterday. So let's see what today will bring for this show. Rematch with the Bashams at No Mercy. So, alright. Basham Brothers, tonight at No Mercy, in a special tag team ladder match, holla holla, you've got a chance to win back the championship belts you lost just 1 month ago. That's right. It's been a month, 4 long weeks, since we last held our championship belts, and that's far, far too long. Look. The bottom line, oh hell yeah, is that we haven't had a legit shot at getting our belts back since the new ministry stole them from us. I'm pretty sure we won that match. But guess what? We got our rematch tonight in a ladder match. So it looks like their time is up, our time is now. All I know is the last time I was in a tag team ladder match, we won that match, but it took 2 tries. Because the first time, it didn't go too well, and the second time we won like a minute and a half, which was, you know, whatever. No Mercy. And here is one half of your tag team champions, but for how much longer? The attackslug. And I guess his leg is all better a week later, Booker T. Alright, more excitement, more ladder match chaos. Tornado tag ladder match chaos. Because last time was an absolute mess. An absolute pile of flaming garbage. Was last time, so I don't expect much else from this time, but hey, you do what you can do, and I welcome you to a fine Thursday. I'm pretty sure it's Thursday. If I sound a little rough and can't talk at all today, we got a little bit crazy on that live stream last night, so my voice is a little shot, but you know, these things happen. The schedule rolls on, and you know, things go, what? A Basham kick to Basham! Again, these matches are terrible, and I don't like doing them. Like, one-on-one's hard enough, but tag team, forget it. Anyway, wrestling news. There was a bit of a tidbit from Jerry the King Lawler as it concerns Great Balls of Fire, in that apparently they went ahead and named that pay-per-view without realizing that that's a trademarked phrase from Jerry Lee Lewis, who wrote the song, you know, back in '57 and whatnot. And they didn't realize that for whatever reason. There are 3 ladders in the ring. Holy crap. That's too many ladders in the ring right now. So, what happened was, apparently his lawyer is the same lawyer, for Jerry Lee Lewis or something like that, because they're both in Memphis, and whatnot, and so what ended up happening was he called him and was like, do they know that that's a trademark? And they got it all worked out. They got the right lawyers in touch with the right lawyers, and that explains why they did get the song eventually. So, that's helpful. Dude, Basham, not cool. I don't appreciate your shenanigans, sir. Yeah, Booker T, thanks. So that's kind of that whole situation. And goodness gracious, it all worked out. Booker, you're hitting me, Booker T. Every time you're hitting me, as well as Basham. You're the worst. You are the absolute worst. Get that belt, Booker. Get the... Wow, Booker. Wow. That's why you're my tag team partner. Wow. You just instantly got it. And that was... Alright. I can dig that. Sucker. That was a short match. Alright, Booker. Don't turn on me here. That'd be nice if you didn't. Like, he looks kind of uneasy with this whole situation. So, please don't turn on me. At least not yet. Or totally turn on me, and then we can vacate these stupid tag titles. Like, I can go get a singles title. Please. Please. You did it again, kid. You and Booker showed those washed-up punks who the true champs are, and the gold still belongs right here. That's right, show. But I was hoping, this is like me in the game and me in real life. I was hoping I'd get into some solo matches soon, you know? That's what I'm here to tell you. Taker wants you to know that he's talked to Angle about that very subject. He knows how much you hate tag team matches, playa, and I'll have more info about that next week. In the meantime, what do you say we clean up and then go out and show this town what a real champion looks like. Because that'd be me, because you aren't a champion, Big Show. Trust me, man, there's nothing the ladies like more than gold. Well, almost nothing. Ha ha ha, wink wink, nudge nudge. Things I can't reference on YouTube. Thanks, YouTube. Choosing an opponent. Who will it be? Will they actually give me an option? Because they didn't give me an option to not join the new ministry. It just did it. Listen up, slug. I've got some news for you. I told you that I'd get Angle to book you in some singles matches in the next few weeks, and tonight is your first one. That's awesome. Kurt Angle said that as a reward for carrying the tag division on my back, he'd let me pick an opponent when I my first singles match. I've been thinking long and hard about it. So I'm going to tell him that I want to face... You don't need to worry about that. As the leader of the new ministry, I've made your decision for you. That's not cool. You'll be facing Rey Mysterio tonight in a singles match, the ultimate underdog. But that's not the guy. But what? You're not questioning my orders, are you? Now get out there and show everyone why the new ministry is a force to be feared and respected. Oh, regular, normal, non-tag team, non-stipulation. It's been a little bit, so I can dig that. Anyhow, continuing on. Oh, we both missed. Continuing, I wanted to do the Tez Press. With wrestling news on this fine Thursday edition of the show. Right, Mysterio, what are you... the supposed reasoning for having that Sasha Banks, Alicia Fox mixed tag mumbo-jumbo with the Cruiserweight division was to get more of the ladies on the main roster onto 205 Live in hopes to increase the viewership on 205 Live. And I'm like, I don't think that's really going to work, but hey, anything's possible. But it just made me care less. Not that I cared much in the first place. Nothing against those guys. They're certainly, oh dear God, they're certainly all very talented and, you know, work okay matches. Although a lot of times it feels like they just don't care about making them distinctively cruiserweight. That's my issue. Like, these guys that can do crazy moves and flips and all sort of stuff, and it's like, no, work a more like, how many guys in that division have submission finishers? Like, no, they're cruiserweights. It should be crazy and flashy, and that's what got them over in WCW when they had their own division for the cruiserweights. Speaking of Rey Mysterio, who also is whipping my ass right now. What is even happening here? Not cool, Ray Ray. I will spike you into a trailer like a lawn gnome. Don't think I won't. Anyway, we have some TNA news here on this show for the first time in quite some time. Why is this coming hard now? Or Legend? Like, what's happening here? I've been doing so good, and all of a sudden this game is just beating me senseless for reasons beyond my understanding. That was completely unfair. Completely, like a minute and a half. Not even. Try it again. What? Ray Ray. In TNA news, we had the fact that they are had their shows in India, or, you know, had done some tapings in India, and it seems like, from what people are saying on the internet, you know, and of course that's always true, right? That they were paying fans to show up and telling fans who to cheer and who to boo at those tapings, which, if true, is really funny. Like, how do you have a wrestling show? Like, okay, it's one thing for, say, over at the studios in Disney, or, you know, Universal or whatever. It's one thing to have low sales and then give away tickets, right? It's called papering. It's happened for a number of years, whatever. So, it's one thing to paper your audience to have a larger looking audience on TV. But if you're only drawing 500 people to your TNA taping in India and you're paying them to show up, that's indicative of a larger issue. Now, I know they were kind of beholden to have that taping over in India because of deals that Dixie Carter made once upon a time. It's for, you know, additional money and funding and whatnot, and it's Dixie Carter. She's not very good at business, so that's not surprising. This Mysterio stuff is really harshing my buzz, bruh. He's just reversing everything. Like, how am I supposed to beat him if he just reverses everything? Haha! It's not cool. It is the opposite of cool. So, again, best of luck to, Impact Wrestling, Impact Ventures. Like, I wouldn't want them to go away, because there has to be somewhere for people to go once they lose their job at WWE, right? There's that, there's Ring of Honor, New Japan, etc., etc. And honestly, now that you have guys like Dutch Mantel back in charge of some kind of the creative, I can have higher hopes for what they're... Really, Mysterio? Again with this move. Again with this. I've been beating you up the whole match. If this pins me again... Okay. That was some shenanigans to a high degree, and I do not stop reversing everything I do, Mysterio. Don't make me take custody of your son. Oh, that was a dumb storyline too. Oh, there we go. Okay, finally, we get some beadness here. Some bead. Don't reverse it. Don't reverse it. Some beadness. Hit a slug exploder. Pick the man up. Hit another slug exploder. And then, kind of position him to not get a break. There we go. Nice. Nice, easy pinfall. And he kicks out. And he kicks out. Ray, for real. Wait. Oh, okay. That was supposed to happen. They're supposed to come out here and... Okay. It's survived long enough to get to the cutscene. Okay, sure. What are you guys doing? I had it under control. I had it under control. I was on my way to... Alright, sure. Fine. Oh, yeah. What's up? What's good? Slug, your behavior tonight was a disgrace. Me, out of respect for the work you've done since you came up to SmackDown, I gave you a dream matchup, a choice of opponents that I didn't make, for your first match in what could be a great push for you. They don't say push on TV, that's an insider term, come on now. And look what happened! In case I'm not making myself perfectly clear, this kind of chaos is not what I had in mind by giving you that golden opportunity. My advice to you is that you had better think twice before taking advantage of my generosity next time. That is, if I decide to give you a next time. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Yeah, it was Taker and Big Show. You blind? Are you blind, Kurt? I've got something to say. I had surgery on my knee 6 times. I want a rematch against this punk next week. That is, if he's got the guts to face me without the help of his new ministry buddies. Well, put us in a steel cage. I don't care. Whatever. You want a rematch? You got one. And I'll even be throwing in a few stipulations to ensure that this kind of embarrassment does not happen again on my show. Kurt, it's wrestling. That type of thing happens all the time. Get used to it. If you don't want heels to interrupt, then don't have heels on your roster. Kurt Angle puts his foot down. Based on what happened on SmackDown last week, we're going to have a cage match. I feel that as my GM, it is my duty to ensure that tonight's show feature quality matches which are untarnished, without controversy or outside interference of any kind. So I have decided to put my foot down. Intensity, integrity, and intelligence. You see, for tonight, each and every member of the new ministry is banned from ringside. That means unless you are a sanctioned competitor in a match, you do not show your face anywhere near this ring. If any member of the new ministry does appear at ringside or in any way interferes in any match tonight, I will not only suspend him, I will suspend every single member of the new ministry. Have I made myself clear? Crystal. But what if the new ministry gets a new member and nobody tells Kurt about it? Would that work? Okay, maybe Rey Mysterio will be less difficult this time. Not getting my hopes up, but... nope, already getting a Hurricanrana. I'm sorry, flying head scissors. That's right. Okay. World's strongest slam. World's sluggest slam. Anyway, back on the news tip, there was one final bit of, I guess, rumor business and whatever else, in that this current push for Lana was supposed to originally be a push for Eva Marie. So I guess how dumb do you feel now, Eva Marie, that you just bailed on the company after getting suspended and then filming a movie with Nick Cage? And I don't think she's going to have a very long career as an actress. That's just my opinion. I can't imagine she's any better at that than she is at wrestling, which is not very good. So here's the problem. If they're intending this to be a heel thing for Lana, and fans are chanting, "We want Lana" on SmackDown, that's kind of an issue. Whereas they definitely would not have been cheering and chanting for Eva Marie, because nobody liked her, because she was a heel. She was one of the best heels on your roster, to be honest, between her and Roman Reigns. Those were like your best two heels. I got the most actual legitimate heel heat, and it was amazing. And they ruined it. They ruined it! So, referee out of position there. Not cool. Alright, this is going actually way easier so far. So, the game was being hard on purpose, which is always annoying for storyline reasons. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so that's the push we're getting from Lana here, was the original push for Eva Marie. So now it's a combination of the push for Eva Marie, but also the gimmick from Emelina. So it's this weird amalgamation of what could have been on, like, both brands at this point. That's unusual and baffling, and I don't know what they're doing. I don't think I want to know, to be honest. And here comes John Cena and Rob Van Dam. What? I'm sorry. Here comes Rob Van Dam and some guy I can't see. He's just, you know, a ghost is attacking me here. Come on. Come on. Are we setting up for Survivor Series? Probably. And Kurt Angle. You guys should get suspended for disobeying Kurt Angle. Come on now. Let me guess. Steel cage match next week. Well, it seems that no matter what stipulations I come up with, we can't keep these matches free from outside interference. So in order to try and settle this little war once and for all, it seems that desperate times call for desperate measures. So I'm going to book you, Slug, versus you, Rey Mysterio, one more time. And that match will take place next week in a solid steel cage. And what's more, the winner of that match will have the unique honor of booking the match of their choice at Survivor Series. Thanks, Kurt. Appreciate it. So tomorrow, I get the one thing that I love just as much as tag team matches in video games, steel cage matches. So that should be fun. Don't forget to tune in. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day, and I'll see you next time right here on this channel, and I'm out.